in the speaker call.
Man.
Yep, he is.
Spotters.
Here we go. Hello?
Yeah, I can reach you now.
Spotters, welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
How are you? You good?
Yeah.
You all good?
Yes.
You sound preoccupied.
I'm playing survival games right now. This is important.
All right. Well, you good if I leave the stream to you for a bit?
Yes, I'm all fine.
All right. We'll be back around 4:10. All right.
It's not just in his mind.
It's
All right.
Not just in your mind.
Okay. I'll let you preoccupiedly
Because I wanna eat my salad, but
talk to chat.
I
Here we
can't
go.
taste it
Alright.
right now.
I died, by the way. All right.
Why can't you taste it?
Am I by myself already? Okay, I think I am. So, oh, that's a nice picture. Pretty nice picture on there on that screen right there. So, yeah, this is really great. I when I saw that like we were gonna do a charity marathon for all like 8 hours, I was expecting. I'm honest. I was expecting a whole lot less of a production value. I didn't expect it to be all this crazy stuff with like custom screens and everything. And also, oh my god, the money. I didn't like, and Pat said earlier in the stream, like, there's a possibility we might not raise anything. Maybe it's just the way I think, or like I was thinking that too. But guys, almost $3. I think we need an incentive. Maybe not just an incentive, just something that happens when we get to $300, 3 times our goal. I don't know. I saw earlier in the chat some people were saying like some people got to take off their shirts at 300, and I am all for that. So come on, come on, guys, we got to show some skin there. What is this? What is this YouTube link in chat? Should I ban it? Who knows? Oh, I just got Rick rolls. No. Yeah, way above expectations. Do not click that link. It is it is Satan's work. Yeah. What to talk about? There's that goal. Oh yeah, and I don't know Walls UHC. I don't know who's doing Walls UHC and who is doing Build Battle or Build Battle. Build, that's a Hypixel game. Build game. I don't know. I haven't been talked to those. I haven't been talked about those. So I'm flipped it. Okay, so probably not doing that. I don't even know what Walls is. What is even Walls UHC? I know Pat is spectating that. Hopefully, don't tell anyone, but hopefully I'll co-spectate it. Who knows? Got that perfect radio announcer type thing. There's no way Spoders fell for the Rickroll on stream LMAO. What do you think I like? When I come on chat, I expect people to like. I don't expect people, but when I see links, I think it's something stupid that I did in the past. And I'm like, okay, what is this? What dirt does this guy have on me now? Or like, or something like definitely a Rickroll. This is not 2013. It's a good song though. Like I hear it on radio at times, and I don't skip it. So there's that for you. I kind of like it. 80s music is my music. So no one has. We haven't reached 300 yet. It's a shame. Also, does anyone have any idea of who is doing the building game? That's fun. I like that. I like that game. Maybe if there's not enough room, I'll have to like DDoS someone or something. Come on, give me some stuff. I am. Oops, never mind. Oh, oh, I see. You're not doing the building game. Wait, doesn't it require like 7 people? Okay, so what was it? Talon or whoever was the last one to fill some space. He was going over his UHC game and just the strategies that he came up with, like find food and stuff. I don't know where he got those strategies, but it must have been something old, like 2012 old. Because last time, my taste buds are gone. Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's aimed toward me or not, but oh my god, that brought me back actually. Awesome, I found an Easter egg on CubeCraft. I'm on CubeCraft right now, playing survival games, so I'm kind of preoccupied. And this is a very important game because if I don't win this, I can never prove my masculinity. Because block game battle royale, that's where it's at. All of the Cakecore are doing build game. All right, James, thank you. Except you, of course, for some reason. So he was going over. So whatever his name is, T something, right? He's on the Soda Popcast. I love that podcast, by the way. And I have a webcam. I know I don't usually show my face, but I can if they need a podcast guest. I'm waiting for them to stop. What is it? Pulsating so I can eat my salad. Okay. So I want to finally get with it. Now is where I spew the usual, everyone from Cakecore has to... I feel like you have to go onto a rant about how bad UHC is nowadays and how it used to be good in order to be in Cakecore. So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I muted there. So you have to sort of complain about UHC in order to get into Cakecore. I think that's one of the unwritten rules, so I'm going to do that. When he said like you have to gather food, that was like that is a long time before food actually makes a difference. And I like games like that. Let me lava this guy real quick so I can like, I don't know, I have to kill him or something. Oh, I didn't. Oh, whatever. Okay, new game. So I completely lost where I was. That man attacked me, and I'm scarred for life now. So this is when. Give me a second, guys. Okay. When he says okay, it's for the kids. Suffering is okay, it's for the kids, guys. Do whatever you want if it hurts you. As long as it's for the kids, really, that's all that matters. Such as for $300, when we reach that $300 mark, someone should do something. So that's what I'm saying. The most vague thing ever. Okay. In UHC, I've for 1.13. I don't know if anyone else has been on the snapshots recently. I haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. This is the first time I played it in like weeks, and it's for this live stream. And one of my first times of getting back in was on the snapshot of 1.13 with all the ocean stuff. Not even all the ocean stuff. There's still some stuff to be added in yet, and it looks great. And I want to do a UHC, like you hear some just future plans that'll probably not happen, just of how it like scheduling and all. But I've always had this even before 1.13 and 1.8. I've had this idea, and I had this idea. I shared it with Abe Zord, who's like my school friend. He's also he's like a UHC. I would dare I say UHC historian. Like he knows all the RR stuff like to know. Although either it's like a weak computer or he just doesn't want to play. I feel if he tried to get into the community, he definitely could. And I try to get him into the community sometimes. But anyway. I shared this idea of a UHC where it's all islands. It would be called Archipelago. It would be like it would probably be a one-time thing. And this was back around 1.8 when I started planning, air quotes, planning for this. And I don't know if you've tried an island survival, but it's hard. And I can't imagine that actually taking place in a UHC. Because how are you to find caves really? So it's like, yeah, actually, how would you find caves? And without like staircasing, would all the caves be flooded? Anyway, so 1.13 gets announced, and that is like it was like meant to be, because now, oh my god, there's a lot of ocean content, and I can do Archipelago UHC if I really wanted to. Like, wow, this is a blessing from somewhere. It's a divine sign that I need to get this ready. Yeah, James is like, good to know. So it's all good. There are ways to mine underwater, like you can place doors and stuff. And then they added caves filled with water. Like, all right, whatever. So if you're in a cave filled with water, then you just place a door or a sign, and then you mine there. And then they added waterlogged blocks. Okay, how do you get around that? Because like if you place a sign or a door in a water source block, it's going to retain the water, and like there's no way to mine there. And now that most of the caves in the ocean are underwater, like no one is going to survive purely on shipwrecks. So it was kind of like a bittersweet thing when the snapshots were released. It's like, oh yes, ocean content is actually going to be good now. And also like pufferfish, I know whenever there's new content, I always think of how it could be used in a UHC, or how can it be used to kill other people, which take that as you will. But you can use pufferfish actually as like lava buckets that poison people, except you don't block up the lava and then water yourself right away, like how the new meta says you have to do. You always have to have like a lava bucket and a water bucket on your bar. Even before the meta, I'd say, but now it's like people just I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden people just know what to do with lava buckets now, and it's so upsetting for when like you use lava buckets as much as I do. Like, what? Now I have to actually learn how to fight? What is this? Yeah, I know. It's sad. Anyway, you can use these pufferfish if you collect them without getting poisoned to poison people, like a lava bucket. So does that mean people will be carrying around milk buckets with them all the time? I don't know. Probably. I would love that to be meta. Just constantly bringing around a milk bucket with you. It'll be like I guess it'll be like a lava bucket. See, this is how people should improve their UHC gameplay. I'm spouting the truth right here. Everyone should be taking notes. If you listen to me long enough, you're going to be like the best player to ever play. It's just like that. But yeah, now naval battles. Yes, and that was James, you pointed it right out. That was the reason I wanted to put together an Archipelago UHC. That's because people didn't fire at each other from boats frequently enough. and after 1.9 with the stronger boats, I'm like, okay, everyone hates 1.9 PvP. But now the boats are stronger, so that just makes it so much cooler. And you can have like one person in the back shooting, except when you're in the back of the boat, you're more likely to hit the person steering it, which they should definitely fix that. If it is fixable, I bet it is. Like, oh my god, naval battles, that's the thing. I remember I have this, okay, I have to always introduce this round when I talk about it because no one knows about it. It's Rosencraft. It was with a bunch of school friends because we all liked UHC, but we didn't know that this UHC community existed, so we just made our own. The end. So, and for a couple seasons in a row, I've been trying to pick seeds at some time now. I've been trying to pick seeds with like a large lake or an ocean near 0-0, not like at 0-0, because I don't just get people mad. And I've always hoped for like people to fire at each other from boats, and it just never happens. And also in an archipelago UHC, most certainly people would, like, island hopping would be a good thing, and that I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Just like anything that also like history and all, and especially military history, it's always nice to see people doing like flanking maneuvers and like beachheads, even though they're not really called any of those in UHC. It's always nice to see like, oh, that's just like the battle of this and the battle of that. So I don't know, it's not like realistic combat, but it's like, oh, that is I don't know. It's not realistic, but it's a cool thing to pull off. You know what I mean? Like one that really gets me every time I see it. Season 7 of Minecraft UHC, Never is flanking around the back at 1 heart, taking out a team of 2 all by himself to win the game. Not even Disney or Hollywood would accept the scripts. They would be like, nah, that's not realistic enough. And I realize now that I've just spent the whole time talking about UHC. So that's fun. It's not what I'm on and on about my aspirations and things that I want to do, but I'm probably not going to. Just the ice hockey tournament that's been on my like to-do list forever. So I built this map in Minecraft, and it basically is an ice hockey map. And I have a bunch of other maps too, a bunch of other maps that painfully enough are like 99% complete, but I never get around to doing the 100%. Like I start a new project and I get all the way to the end and then I stop and start another one. So I have like just a pile of incomplete projects and games. If I really tried, I could have that, that map maker cape for Minecraft Realms, like the cape they give out. I could probably have that in Minecraft if I really like submitted all of my maps to Realms. I'd say at least 2 would get in. So I was going to release the ice hockey map because it was actually done, and if you don't know already, it like simulates ice hockey games where you can play them, and I got a bunch of people in a Discord server. We're like, okay, we're gonna do this on this day. Day comes, like no one can do it, and so I'm like, all right, so. And I don't know if I set it up correctly or not, because when people joined the Discord server, they could make their own teams. I don't know if that was a good thing or not, because that just makes all of the that just makes up so many more scheduling problems than you can ever deal with. So just a couple of weeks ago, and this was like in October, and just a couple of weeks ago, I was finally able to get a game done, but nothing after that. So I don't want to I don't want to delete the Discord server and call it a failed project, but it seems like that's the direction where it's going. I want to do a UHC in my single player world with all caves empty and no chests, says James Douglas. What does that mean? Like all the caves have no ores in them, or like so like you can't mine, or empty as in like no mobs, or like no lava? I mean, caves are empty by definition, so I don't know. That's going to need some more explaining. What is the schedule like? Let's take a look at that schedule at 10. So I have 2 more minutes. You all to myself, my lovelies. Again, thank you for donating generously, super generously. Again, something should happen at 300, but I don't have that. So I guess with my last couple minutes, I know it's a very late to bring this up, but Children's Hospital, I know they're doing it in California, but I have like a very personal story with the Philadelphia one, because I was born with this like heart condition, and basically said I wasn't going to live. I know it's a very deep topic to get into a charity stream, but yeah, it was Children's Hospital that like, I guess you could say, saved my life. So whenever there's like Extra Life is always my go-to. It's like always number 1 on my list. The caves are explored already, therefore they don't have any ores, as I have played in it for 3 years. Also, all buildings will be there to make the terrain a bit different. So like there will be generated structures, but okay, so it's like you can never just progress past iron. Is that it? Just infinite stone tools. I guess that would be sort of a challenge, because like because I don't know if I haven't noticed it, but apparently the mobs are supposed to be like the mobs are supposed to get harder as the game time progresses. And but like your gear climbs much more than the mob difficulty. Oh, it would be in the James Minecraft Journal world. So all of your buildings would be there, just all the chests are empty and all the caves are empty. So would you have to like travel far, or like I don't know. That would be strange, actually. Doing a Stone Tools at Best survival. It's like, I'm gonna bring up UHC again. Oh no, it's like a UHC when full iron was the meta, and it took forever just to get full iron. Oh man, the best, the golden days. Again, you have to complain in order to be in Cakecore. So that's what I'm doing. The golden days of full iron fights.
Okay.
How about
man.
leather armor stone tool fights? That is where it's at.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. We're all set. Thank you for covering.
I did an okay job.
Okay. Good.
Can-
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. James, if you're watching, you can join the server now. It's now up and running. Shout out to Spotters for doing a transition. Wow, you got more claps than Talon. Good job.
That's because
Oh, I'm just
Talon's
better
a jerk.
than him.
Oh, hashtag
All right.
roasted.
Yeah, because you didn't get Sarah a jalapeno. That's probably why. Even though you got me a freaking habanero. Okay. All right. Let's.
Like 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Okay. We're sorry.
So
thank
I don't
you.
know if you need I don't know if you need an old Western, not old Western, like a co-commentator or anything.
A co-commentator. Actually, hey, yeah, let's do that. Why don't you co-commentate? That sounds a good
All
idea.
right.
Because I'll just be spectating. But James, are you here?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. You can join the server
Spotters lost 20 viewers.
20 viewers.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah.